Hey everyone, it's Troy Jackson with this week's weekly update, and things are really starting to move pretty quick around here with bills coming up on the floor, public hearings happening, things like that, and it's a really exciting time. And some of the things that I'm quite happy about is bills that are coming out. One of them was Senator Joe Rafferty from Kennebunk. He's got a bill, LD 33, helps to expand the career and technical education programs here in Maine. And that's something that I'm really excited about. I mean, I've had a chance to tour some of these in the county and Caribou and different places, and this is really a great thing for our students. I mean, it gives people skills to get out there into the state, do road construction, fix our vehicles. I mean, carpentry. I mean, you name it. And I really think that it's a big deal whenever we give those opportunities to our young people to get out in the workforce. I mean, they feel confident, they know what they're doing, and they become, obviously a really valued member of, the state. Senator Rafferty is going to talk more about how important it is to him and why he introduced the bill.
Good afternoon. My name is Joe Rafferty. I'm a state senator in Senate District 34, which is the Berwick, North Berwick, Wells, Kennebunk, Port. Today I'm going to speak at the Committee on Education and Cultural Affairs with LD 33, which essentially what it does is allow the current CTEs to use some of their funds to make some programs available, actually curriculum available for middle school students. It's my feeling that the more exposure those kids get prior to entering high school, oftentimes they have to make decisions their sophomore year about what's going to happen next. But if they have a little bit more insight, and I think this can provide that, I think it's a big benefit to them and in the long term to all of us.
So this week, the Appropriations Committee passed out a supplemental budget bipartisanly. So the biennial budget by Constitution has to be balanced, but sometimes throughout the 2-year process of that, things go a little bit off. There may be projections that are wrong, or sometimes we actually even get higher revenues than expected. And this one had a relatively small adjustment to it. And obviously the Appropriations Committee with Senator Rotundo and Senator Duson worked really hard with our colleagues and got a great report out because of that. It fixes just a small adjustment in school meals, gives scholarships to University of Maine and Maine Maritime people, PFAS, a number of things that needed to be adjusted so we can get into the biennial budget coming up. And so this is a great, signal. The Appropriations Committee obviously working together very well, but getting that up and out means that now we can work on the big biennial budget, which has a lot of priorities: child care, education funding, again making sure that universal school meals. We do more for EMS across the state. Getting the supplemental done early so we can start on the biennial budget is a great sign for the legislature and certainly the people of the state of Maine. So there's been obviously already a lot of things happening. Next couple of weeks, a lot more. The paid family medical leave report came out this week. That was chaired by our Senator Daughtry and Representative Cloutier. And they had a big press conference about that. You're going to be hearing more and more about that as time goes on. They did a great job putting it together. There's still a lot of work that we all know we got to put into that. But that's a big deal.
Way too many Mainers are having to choose between losing a paycheck and often the ability to pay for groceries, rent, heat, or other bills, and not taking the time that they and their family need to have off.
So, hectic time, a lot going on. Keep in touch, keep in tuned. It's Troy Jackson signing out for this week, and look forward to seeing you next week.